でもきっかけになるのは自傷行為です。こうやって手を
Don't do it.
No, just like this. Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to thank you guys very much for stopping by the channel. Just remember, if you want to help us out, just give us a little bit of a like and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. And if you want to get early access to next week's episode, you can hit us up on our Patreon. All right, now I will stop yakking and let's get on with the Attack on Titan reactions. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. Good to see y'all. I'm over here at Katsude Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
Pretty pumped.
Pretty pumped?
It's been a minute.
Why are you pretty pumped?
Was there a question mark? Pretty pumped?
Well, it's been a second since we checked back in with Titans.
Yeah.
Checking back with Titanland, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, because, you know, we're doing Attack on Titan, y'all. We're doing our first watch, our first ever fucking watch of Attack on Titan, the show that everybody and their fucking mom was telling us to check out, and we decided to give it a go, and we've been having a really good time with it. We're all the way up through in season 1. We're on season 1, episode 15. I've kind of noticed in how they will structure like some of the titles of these things, like they'll have like a couple of postscripts, and it seems like we're now in the firmly in the eve of counterattack.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're in the counterattack phase right now because we were just left off. Eren can turn into a fucking Titan. He still doesn't really know exactly how or why or whatever. As the same thing as us, we still have all these questions as far as like what the fuck is going on with this kid. He's gonna roll out with the scouts, and they're actually gonna go outside the walls. Most of the time, the scouts have seemed to have a pretty rough time. Like, every time they roll out, they come back in.
Traumatized.
Yeah, even from, like, the first episode, like, remember, like, the scouts came back and they're like, hey, sorry, we don't got your son, but here's his hand, or whatever the fuck it was. And there's still, like, a lot, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of questions. There's still, like, a lot of things kind of swirling around about, like, you know, I think we still, you know, we're still kind of worried about, like, what's going on with the basement thing, the key thing, where is
fuck is in the basement?
Where is Eren's dad? Like, all
Doc
that
Yeager.
shit. So,
up to no good somewhere.
a guy with Yeager for a last name and like you know and a doctorate. Like there's gonna be some
malpractice.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just we've been having this show's got us hooked, and like I've been having a really good time with it. You guys what do you guys think is gonna happen when he gets out there?
He's gonna
fuck up,
and then he's gonna like cry about it, and then the one kid's gonna punch him in the face and say, "Stop crying." I don't know.
Eren doesn't cry so much. He's not like
that's Armin.
He gets mad.
He gets mad.
He gets mad. Armin freaks. Armin, he freaks out and gets kind of like, you know.
Eren's gonna scream about a bunch of shit, and everyone's gonna be like,
Really apt description there, Morgan. Very, very good.
So what do you think of the show? I don't know. This kid named Eren just screams all the time. And everybody's like, ugh. And then the other kid just fucking cries all the time.
You know, that might be in the cards. Do you know what I mean? Like they might have a really tough time. I mean, Eren is known to get in his feelings. The thing I will say, like they have coming from the start and just like and everything that we've kind of seen, Eren has changed and slightly like he definitely has like kind of scaled it back like a lot or whatever it is. And now at least at this point, you can understand how somebody would be kind of like just flying off the fucking hand. Like I can turn into a Monstar, the thing that like fucking like the same thing that killed my mom, that's responsible for all of the bad things in my life. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I just wonder how long it's gonna take for them to kind of figure out the mechanics of what the fuck it is that he actually can do and stuff like that, and why he can do it, you know, and everything, you know.
Other than have fabulous hair, he could just turn into the Titan and cut his hair, and well, I guess it would steam away. Because I was like, yeah, you could get into the wig business. because you would just turn into the Titan, shave your head, sell wigs,
and sell, and you'd be able to get a lot of wigs out of one go.
But I'm
right?
assuming the hair also steams away.
As soon as you cut it off, it would just kind of dissolve and
could be part of the reveal if you're doing a drag reveal.
It could be.
It could be
right?
a gag, you know.
It would be a gag, absolutely. Oh my god, it's like, and then I'm just like thinking of like a big Titan just doing like a death drop or whatever it is.
I mean, they've been doing some death drops.
Right?
They've been doing some death drops. You know, like you get them in the back of the neck or the butthole, apparently, or something like that. You know, so like
no buttholes.
or like even though they don't have buttholes,
no
we learned that they don't have.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Anything's a butthole if you're brave enough.
All right, so we're excited to fucking get back into this thing and pick this thing up again. Want to give us a little bit of support for the channel, but you also want to unlock a bunch of really fucking cool exclusive coverage that nobody else in the world gets to check out. You can head on over to our Patreon. It is right down here below. It's a link in the description, and it's in our top pinned comment. You head on over to our Patreon. You pony up 5 bones. That gets you early access to next week's episode, completely full and uncut.
I wonder if there's a Hydra version, like if there's people who are on Team Titan.
Oh, well, dude, I mean, like, who is driving? Who's in the nape of the neck?
Yeah.
Of the other big crazy Titans. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like there's a conspiracy, man.
So we appreciate y'all. If you were considered doing that, and if you can't, and you don't got the scratch, you can just go ahead on over there and fucking hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a tremendous amount, and we appreciate y'all for coming by. All right, let's fucking. You guys ready to do a little Titan time, huh?
Oh man.
Yes, please.
Oh, you're gonna stash him over there. Ow! Ooh.
What the fuck? Did
Did
he
he
just
bite
bite
his
his
lip?
tongue or his lip?
Yeah.
That was weird.
That's what you get for. Yeah, I think Levi's the kind of dark-haired, broody boy. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
There we go. This is like, what is it? What is it, like? This is like the North Watch or something like that, right? Or whatever.
Yeah. Castle Black. Ooh, cleaning montage.
Clean up montage. Let's do it.
I need an 80s song. What was the song from
Right.
the Revenge of the Nerds?
Take it to the limit.
お前の部屋は地下室だ。また地下室ですか。当然だ。お前は自分
But if he's in the basement and he turns, he's gonna go boom. I would chain him up outside.
True.
不潔の英雄には見えないでしょ。現物のリヴァイ兵長は思いのほか小柄だし。
He's a little bit of a short king. That's fine.
でなければいつまた憲兵団あたりが横槍を入れた俺にも建前を使うのかエルヴィン
Ooh, what's going on with these two?
Is your gaydar going off?
There's something going on with those two.
襲撃は身辺には答えただろうよ。ガキどもはすっかり腰を抜かしただろうな。
Ah.
He's a fucking shit talker. This one.
Yeah.
一瞬で白紙になったかと思えば突然全く別の希望が降って湧いた
We're talking about you, asshole.
Yeah.
信じられないんだが巨人になるってのはどういうことなんだエレン
Yeah, what does that mean, Aaron?
Right.
でもきっかけになるのは自傷行為です。こうやって手を。
Don't do it.
No, just like this.
This thing will explode the roof off.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, nice. Oh no, we're gonna cut him open and shit.
Or we're gonna get like Day of the Dead, like Bob from Day of the Dead type shit or whatever it is.
She's such a fangirl.
巨人の実験とはどういうものですか。
Uh-oh. He's had enough. What is
They're
it? Then
just like,
tell us.
they just all know how weird and into it she is. You know what I mean?
It's gonna
Like,
go on for hours.
you got to be that type of a person.
個人に行った実験の反復から始めた。
Who to play with? Ooh.
こんにちは。
What?
Wow, he's
最初は
What?
いい天気だね。お腹すいた？
yeah, he is.
It's just like Patrick Bateman looking fucking haircut that he's got over
Yeah,
here.
right?
Yeah.
また始まったよ分隊長の命名式ああこの前は何だったっけチカチローニとアルベルト
I'm totally getting some Dr. Frankenstein Day of the
Yeah,
Dead
yeah.
vibes from her. Like she just grows to like them in a weird way and stuff, you know? Like,
We can begin to approach them properly, condition them, control them. You've got to do this, sir. It's our only hope.
彼らは様々な食べ方を試みた。旬の肉はステーキ。
What?
もも肉はか
Butt
け
steaks.
butt steaks.
ソーセージも作った。
What?
How does she know this much?
People are fucking laying piles. Like, dude, this is fucking gross as fuck. And she's totally fine.
攻撃するというミスを犯し、そして
And you know she's tried it because she just wants to know.
It's like she would be like way too into murder podcasts.
お前がソニー、お前がビーンだ。
Bean? That's cute. Oh, Bean. But his real name is Cloudgate.
よろしくね、ソニー。ビーンもよろしく。
Bean.
Bean.
Like,
Poor Bean.
Christian Bean.
Scene Bean.
Bean. Of the Bean clan.
日光の遮断を試してみた。夜が深まると巨人の活動が落ちることから、
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
You're like Superman.
Yeah.
Interesting.
ソニーは遮断後、1時間で活動が鈍くなったのに対し、お前は本当に夜更かしが好きなんだね。
Bean's a night person. He's full of beans.
Bean's a night owl.
Poor Bean.
Oh my god.
Let him go.
任されたよ。彼らは水も食
And this is like, and you know, this is why everybody, as soon as he asked that, she's told
Yeah,
this
yeah.
story so many times. That's why everybody rolled the fuck out.
ピカチローニとアルベルトって名前だったよ。笑顔が可愛い子たちでね。
She likes them. They're little
Yeah.
friends.
She's on Team Titan now.
ハンジさん
Is she crying?
Yeah.
次の段階から
わ
は巨人の体と接触する数角の確認へと移行した。
Lady, calm the fuck down, girl.
Oh my god.
Bean, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
ソニー、ほら、心臓に刺さってるよ。痛くないの？
Look at these are like these are like our pets.
Yeah,
ソニーは内向的な性格で。
he's chill as fuck.
示さない。
Ooh.
He wants to eat you, girl.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
分隊長下がってください
Dude, she is fucking nuts.
そんなある日私は気づいた。切断した3メートル級の生首を蹴っ飛ばしたと。
Damn.
軽かったんだ。異常に。巨人の体が。
Bodies are light.
Huh.
あの巨体が2本足で立ち、歩くなんてことは
Oh.
できない。
Like they literally don't weigh him very much.
Wow, because they're made of steam.
切断した腕は、その質量にあるべき重量には到底達していなかった。
And that's like that one armored titan, like he literally blew steam out of his mouth or something. Like,
But if they're light, I don't understand how they're like tearing buildings down. Because if you're really light, you can't have momentum, can you?
well, maybe like maybe like they can still be strong. They're just not as dense. You know what I mean? Like what
Because if
maybe
they were
should-
light,
should-
you should be able to flip them.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
よかったら実験の話をもっと聞かせていただけませんか
Ah, jeez.
明日の実験のためにも詳しく知っておいた方が
See, this is a little bit of the kind of growth that we've been talking about him
Yeah.
kind of needing and stuff, you know? Like, if this was like 10 episodes ago, he was like, how could you possibly talk, you know, even, you know, whatever. And you know, this is kind of, I'm glad that this is happening a little bit.
What was it? Ah.
Oh my God, they were up all day, all night talking about it.
This is like when you meet somebody that's like really into My Little Pony, and you're like, "Oh, really?" You're like, "Oh my God, let me tell you all about it."
Whoa.
Wow. Not Bean. Even Bean. They have skeletons? Those are pets.
Oh no.
Sabotage.
夜明け前に2体同時にやられたらしい。立体軌道ではるか遠くだ。2人以上の計画的作戦ってわけか。
Interesting.
Lady, we'll get you new dogs. It's
Major
okay.
Hosting's losing her shit.
敵は何だと思う？
Ooh.
Huh?
変なことを聞いたな。
Uh-oh. Intrigue. There's saboteur.
What's going on with that guy?
He might be a suspect.
Yeah.
He might have done it. Interesting. All right. I like that episode a lot.
Well, we learned a little bit about Titans. They like sun. Beans likes stay up late.
Being a night owl.
Night owl. He's a bartender, clearly.
Yeah, party master.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, being service industry, you know what I mean?
Confirmed.
Like, I like that episode a lot because it was a lot of information, a different look on the Titans.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't mean to keep bringing it up, but it's probably just because I just watched it like very recently, but I was definitely getting, and that's kind of a trope that happens in a lot of like zombie movies and certain things, like where you capture like, you know, like one of the creatures or the thing, the threat or whatever it is, and then whoever is like studying them grows to have an actual affinity for them.
Sure.
They're their
You know,
little
and
friend.
that's-
You give them adorable names like Bean.
Little Bean, you know, oh, Bean, R.I.P. Bean to a
Bean.
real one. No, I mean, I thought that, and they were kind of doing their version of that, except for I was wondering, like, are they going to do the thing, like, where she does get too close and he gets her fucking face bitten off or something like that? It's like, you see, you can't trust a Titan, you know, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not about trusting them. They're an apex predator. They're not doing it to be mean. They're doing it because it's just what a Titan does. I don't know why they're getting so mad at the Titans. It's like getting mad at a hurricane. It's like, I mean, yeah, you
I'm
can
mad
be
at
like,
hurricanes.
fuck that hurricane, but it's also like, but it's a hurricane. Hurricane's gonna hurricane. Titans, they just do what they do.
but you don't like if a hurricane killed your whole fucking family,
That hurricane killed her mother.
right?
But I wouldn't be mad at rain and
No,
wind.
but if you could
Punch the hurricane in the face.
after it decimated your family, you would do it.
Sure.
You would absolutely do
Dude,
it.
this sounds like
Yeah.
an amazing movie that I would watch.
That does sound like an
called
amazing
Twister.
movie, you know?
They didn't put any fireworks.
Sharknado.
They did not put any fireworks in a tornado's butthole.
Sharknado did.
I like this new. I mean, like, she's not new. We've seen her around, but this was clearly like her episode.
She kooky.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no, but this is like where like
a
now
wild one.
I really got a handle on who this who
You know,
this guy
Doc
is.
Doc Yeg's a widower.
Yeah.
He's into science. She's into
Yeah.
science.
Aaron needs
His son-
he needs a new mom.
His son is a Titan. She fucking loves Titans.
Her fucking nips are gonna be so hard when he turns into a Titan.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying she could raise
Yeah.
him as her son, her only boy.
Mommies teach Titans. Heard it here first.
No, I mean, like, I like this because what it is clearly we're pulling back a little bit more of the veil of who the Titans are, what they are, to look at them in a slightly different light. Like, we've looked at some Titans and we've thought that they were kind of funny. Like,
We've
thought they're
given
like,
them names, but
we give them
Yeah.
some names and stuff like that. Sometimes they look like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Sometimes they look like fucking Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and we give them, you know what I mean? This was the first one where we thought that Bean was kind of cute. Like, you know what I mean?
love
Like,
Bean.
and we were
#1 good boy.
And I like the fact that they're bringing that into it, which makes me think of, it's just like, what the fuck?
What are they?
It makes me, it just kind of makes me even more, like the more you learn, the less you know, kind of in a way, or the more kind of befuddled you kind of become by
They're
it. You know?
light, they're made of air and
Yeah.
steam, but they have a skeleton that stays.
They have skeletons
Do the Titan bones stick around? So can you build things out of the Titan bones? Because then that's a whole
Can
industry.
you use them as money?
You can use them as money.
The money are their bones. Oh, it's like in the what was it, in the Ewok adventure where they make like a hand. Remember, Wicket makes a
Yes.
fucking hand glider out of bones.
It's a
How well is that
natural
shit?
resource.
Like, you know?
Also, it's like bone shit, like of a Titan. I feel like you grind that up. That's like penis juice or something, right?
Probably.
They always turn like
Penis
a
juice.
They always turn like tiger bones and shit
Aphrodisiac.
into like a dick pill. So I feel like a Titan bone, they'd be like, yeah, you gotta snort this shit.
Titan Alex
Blue
Jones, like, is gonna
steel.
come over. It's like, let me tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's like we are gonna be offering ground up Titan bones in our big brain boner pills that you can order on my website.
If you suffer from low T, you get the big T.
You get the biggest T there is.
You get the biggest. You get
Vitamin
the biggest
T.
T there is, ladies and gentlemen. If you're having low T, like, let me tell you one thing right now. I would know. Look at me. Like, I literally look like like I literally look like a human mistake. Like, you know what I mean? And I need these more than anything. You know what I mean? Like, no, but
Is having a neck bothering you?
right. I always love it when we take a little bit of time and we round out a little more backstory about, like, because this show has a lot of characters.
Yeah.
And and even still, like, sometimes I'm like, which one is that? Who is it? He kind of looks like Hannes, but he's not Hannes, and that can kind of happen a little bit. Like,
There's two blondes. What was going on between them?
Erwin and whoever the other guy is.
they
There's two of
probably
them.
did it.
I think they did it, and I think they're also in love.
Cool. Nice.
No, but
Nice.
it looked like it, right? There was a moment. What was that?
They were doing some weirdness.
What was that?
There's some. Well, I think there's something going on because they were talking about, like, I don't really like this plan. This is kind of hasty. Like, I'm not really feeling this shit or whatever the fuck. And, like, maybe they're trying to have some type of subterfuge, or they're trying to, like, where they're like, I don't want to take all these new cadets out first. So if we kill these Titans and we spend all this time dicking around looking for us, we won't have to do the mission, maybe, or something like that, or I don't know, or maybe they just like listen, I don't like these things, I don't like
Bean. I don't like Bean. He's a dick.
Yeah, dude. Like, and so, and that can, maybe that was just like, listen, I just don't. And also, that was like one of the first times I think we ever heard like
They were making little noises and they have vocal
They were making
cords.
little noises. Like, I don't really remember. Like, I know that Aaron's Titan could make, he had a crazy
Like a
sounding
roar,
scream and shit.
Yeah.
He was like a Godzilla.
I don't remember any of the other ones making any, like, kind of, expelling any noise or anything. So that was another thing,
And
too.
she's like, there are vocal cords for real.
There's vocal cords, for
They just
sure.
don't use them. Why do they need vocal cords? Why would they develop vocal cords as a creature?
For screaming.
But they never scream.
Can they talk? Like, not a lot of action, not a lot of whatever, but I liked all of the material that was in it. It was very
learned
interesting.
info.
Now, it seems like we're going to kind of have, at least for a bit of a mystery, kind of like a little bit of a who done it, you know what I mean?
We already solved it. It's a blonde kids. They did that.
Well, no,
shit.
we solved it. The show didn't solve it, and we might not be right.
It's true. It could be a red herring.
It could be a red herring, so we'll see. All right, well, I mean, we're having a great time going through this here show, going through Attack on Titan. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. If you want, if you're having a good time and you enjoyed yourself on the video, hit a like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And if you really, really like it, if you like it enough that you possibly would be willing to part with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bones. Somebody actually told us on Patreon, they're like, the only reason I signed up for Patreon is because you referred to dollars as bones. And so I'm gonna say bones every time now, Like, so you need like a couple of but if you can spare
Bones are their money.
5 bones a month. What? Wait, what?
I'm singing the I Think You Should Leave Skeleton song again. I'm sorry. For a while, anytime there's a skeleton or bones, I'm gonna be screaming the bones are their money.
No, it's a funny bit. It's a funny bit for sure.
I can't.
But if you can spare $5 or 5 bones, you can head on over to our Patreon. The link is down below in the description, and it's in the top pinned comment. You head on over to our Patreon. You sign up for $5, and then that gets you early access to episode 16 right now. Right now, you can watch that episode. Whatever crazy bullshit that they get into, whatever. If we get a little vengeance for Bean, let's get a little vengeance for Bean. Justice for Bean, y'all.
I think someone's gonna smack that blonde kid. Something's afoot. He's Hydra.
Why would it be a bad idea? Why would it be a bad idea to tell people about that, though?
Maybe people get there first. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. No.
It kind of seems like privileged
all of a sudden,
info.
like, the most valuable thing in humanity is possibly over here. Somebody jumps out, gets it, and they like ransom it or something or whatever. Yeah. Okay. If that's what happens in the next episode, because we haven't watched it yet, but if that's what happens, you get to find that out and you get to see that. Plus, you get a bunch of other coverage. You get coverage of 3 legacy shows, plus like an amazing podcast, BVE. I love that podcast so much. It's one of my favorite things that we do, and it's exclusive just to our patrons. You get commentary tracks. You get all types of stuff. So head on over there. We hope that you consider it. We appreciate y'all for stopping by, and we will check y'all later.